Okay. Oh crap. I didn't even launch like anything. I didn't do anything before I just started this stream. I'm actually so stupid. I completely forgot to launch StreamerBot or SpeakerBot or Caster Labs. I'm surprised I even remember to have OBS open, but you know, you kind of need that for the thing to work. Let me just go. Let me just do that. Okay, there we go. Now first is available. Did I get it before anyone? No, I didn't. Sorry to whoever was actually first, because I forgot to launch the software, and thus it's not very good. Okay, anyways. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. We're gonna be doing some editing stuff and things today. I'm trying my very best to basically get a bunch of shorts prepared, because I'm going away. I'm going away on freaking soon, basically. I'm going away soon. And so I'm trying my best to get everything prepared for that so that I have some shorts to post while I'm away. I just realized that I don't know where my Apple Watch is. I want to have my Apple Watch so that I can do things. Oh, look, guys, this is if you've seen the short, this is from that. Try to play while running. I don't actually think that this treadmill goes up to the speed of running, but I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go grab my Apple Watch. I think I left it in the bathroom. Bye, guys. Wow, I did not realize, but it is insanely warm in my room. And I did find my Apple Watch. Why is it so hot in here? Jeez. I would open the window, but I'm concerned that the reason that I'm sick is just allergies, because pollen is so bad this year. So I want to open the windows to cool down my room, but I don't want to have allergies. But it's like I don't know, freaking 80 degrees in my room for some reason. Well, guess I will get a good sauna workout or something. I don't know if it's actually 80 degrees. I'm just estimating. It just feels warm. It's like by default, like 70 in my house, you know? So I feel like it being... If it were around 75 to 80, that would make sense. Did I put this on wrong? What the frick am I doing? I think I did do this wrong. Oh yeah, I totally did. Whoops. Remember the dancing golem? I did. Why is it so hot? Probably because I'm in the room. Ha 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 ha. Good joke, Dash Pum. You're so funny and hilarious and handsome. I also, you know how when you get out of the shower, I hope you guys can hear me because I'm not projecting at the mic at all. You know when you get out of the shower, I just got out of the shower a few minutes ago. It's just like your body's still hot from the water. So I think that's it. Tried to make a dancing golem without watching a tutorial and I did it. See, I did it too, but I didn't get the timing right. So oh, where are you going? Someone asked. I did win the trend. That's good. I am going to California. Start indoor walk. Okay, sorry. There was a lot of setup here. Why is your average temperature so hot? Mine's 67. I don't know, man. Maybe it's a little bit lower. I don't know. I'm just estimating. I'm not in charge of the thermostat. My parents are, so I don't really know. Okay, there we go. All right. First thing we got to do, I got to cut this audio down. I filmed the audio a few days ago. Let's hope that I actually... I might have to reshoot some lines if it's bad, but I don't know. We'll see. I anticipated the video I posted earlier. I thought it would take, like, literally, like, an hour to make, and it took me, like, all day. Because, man, getting that many pistons to work is so hard. You dash, you shower. I'm so sorry. That's my bad. I should stop.
So those are some things I hate about
Okay, immediate clipping. We love that.
So those are some things I hate about Bedrock.
Okay, good. We have that audio does not immediately clip.
So those are some
By the way, in case you're wondering why I'm walking, A, I don't do enough exercise. And B, I'm trying to get in shape a little bit, or a little bit more in shape, because I'm going to California to go to Yosemite National Park, and we're going to be doing a lot of... My girlfriend and I are going to be doing a ton of walking, I'm sure. So I don't want to be like... I don't want to go from living, you know, from doing 0 miles a day to like 10 miles a day. I'm going to at least be... Yesterday I did like 8 or 9 miles. Today I've only done like 2 or like 1 so far. So I'm not doing great today, but
I'm normally pretty positive about that.
I need to move my treadmill over.
A lot of fun and gets undeserved hate, but there are some things about Bedrock that are absolutely awful.
Bam. Can you live stream that? I mean, I might be able to if I set it up, but I've never done an IRL stream, so I will not be doing that. Where are you going to? I'm going to Yosemite National Park and then Six Flags Magic Mountain. I'm a huge roller coaster nerd, so I'm so excited to go to Magic Mountain. And Pesto is really, really into national parks, so we're doing a nice trip that we both get something we like. I was begging my parents to take me to Yosemite this summer, but they said no. We are on the other side of the U.S., so I didn't expect them to say yes anyway. Yeah, so I'm also on the other side of the U.S. We're going all the way. I'm on the East Coast. So it's going to be quite a flight. Well, I don't know. I mean, flying is never that bad. But we're going all the way to the other side. Fortunately, not to flex on you guys, but YouTube pays well, and so I'm able to afford to do this very expensive trip.
There's this mildly infuriating bug where when you try to pick up a bucket of water or lava, it only works if you click on the source from certain angles.
You should visit Devil's Lake, Wisconsin. I went there, and there's some of the best views I've ever seen. Interesting. I am not personally all that into looking at views. Like, call me crazy, okay? But, like, I can just look at a picture of it on the internet. But Pesto really likes it, and so this is technically the going to Six Flags Magic Mountain is me hijacking her trip for Christmas. For my Christmas gift to her was taking her here. And then I was like, wait, we're in California anyway. Can we please go to Magic Mountain? And she was like, sure. Because she's the goat. Also, I'm paying for it, so like, I don't know if she could have made me feel bad for it, but I feel like if she had really not wanted to, I could have been like, all right, you can go home then, and I'm staying here and going to Magic Mountain.
On Bedrock, there's this mildly infuriating bug where when you try to pick up a bucket of water or lava, it only works if you click on the... First, on Bedrock, there's this mildly infuriating bug where when you try to pick up a bucket of water or lava, it only works if you click on the source from certain angles.
I feel like I'm mildly less productive when I'm walking because it's a little bit harder to do things, but it kind of evens out because if you think about it, this walking, if I walk a lot, I will prolong my lifespan, and then I'll be able to make more shorts and more videos and stuff, so it'll probably even out over time.
But worse than that, on Java, there are a few ways to prevent mobs from
Okay, I don't know why there was such a random long gap there. Oh, I think one of my brothers might have come in the room or something. The only view Dash likes is his bank account number getting larger, or just views on the shorts in general. Like, I will have fun at the national park, but they don't do it for me because I don't know. They don't do that much for me. Like, I'm sure I will admire the beauty, and I'm sure I will have a good time because I'm with Pesto. But it's not my top pick for places to go. I think roller coasters call to me because there's no way currently to experience a roller coaster without going on them. You can watch a video of a roller coaster, but that does not do anything. That is not even remotely similar to the experience of actually going on it. I have two brothers.
But worse than that, on Java, there are a few ways to prevent mobs from despawning, like name tagging them, giving them armor or tools, or getting them into a boat or minecart. But putting...
Nope. Get out of here.
But worse than that, on Java, there are a few ways to get... But worse than that, on Java, there are a few ways to get... But worse than that, on Java...
Boop. Boop, boop.
But worse than that, on Java, there are a few ways to...
You know what? Pro editing tip, chat? One of the things that I did that increased my productivity a lot is I changed some of my hotkeys to being able to use one hand to click them. So, hold on. Can I do this? Let's see. Nope, that is not. That's not my hand at all. Obsbot, do you want to work? Work with me here, buddy. I can't grab it for some reason. Oh god, what did I just do? Oh no. Oh no. Where is... Why can't I... Guys, I literally cannot recommend the Obsbot camera that I have because the software is so ass. Software is so bad. It freezes half the time, and it's generally just not very good. Okay, here we go. Oh. Well, I guess I can't really do hand cam then. It's not hanging over the desk enough. Alright, whatever. Just imagine, okay, chat, normally, the default settings to delete something are like control and then backspace, right? So I have to take my hand off of my mouse to go hit backspace. Instead, I changed it to Control-Alt-D, and that deletes something, and I can use this hand without ever removing my hand from the other mouse. Pro tip. What video are you gonna do? This is the things I hate about Bedrock video. You're recreating Zelda Ocarina of Time? That's dope.
But worse than that...
Oh. Oh, that's where the playback window went. Oh.
On Java, there are a few ways to... But worse than that, on Java, there are a few ways to prevent mobs from despawning.
That is a long list. For me, it's not that high, but I've also made like one video about it before, so I'm not going to talk about the same things that I've already talked about. I don't actually know how long this short is going to be.
And even worse, I hate that
I've been experimenting with different length shorts. My shorts used to all be a minute long. I've been trying doing shorter shorts, because shorter shorts mean I can make more of them, and the length of a short does not matter in terms of how much money you make. So if I make a minute-long short, I make $100 on that. I could make two 30-second long shorts and make $100 on each, if that makes sense. I have not tried making it over a minute, and I will not. Because over a minute shorts are just worse. You just make less money from them. It's just dumb.
And even worse, I hate that on Bedrock, the enchantments on your tools show up and cover half the screen. Like, yes, I know what the enchantments on...
It's more work for the same amount of money.
My tools are, you don't need to tell me.
I mean, like if I wasn't... I am a little bit money motivated. With shorts, I like making money. With long form, With long form, I care more about the art. With shorts, I like making money. So I will play the system to make me money, you know? Why aren't you replying to my questions anymore? I just haven't seen them. Why am I walking again? Because I like to burn calories.
But worst of all, on Java, when you get set on fire,
I did play
it covers the
Xbox
bottom
Edition.
third of the screen, but on
A little
Bedrock,
bit,
it
not a
covers
lot,
almost the
but a little
entire
bit.
screen, making it nearly impossible to see.
I have been playing PC most of my life.
So those are some
But a little bit.
Things I hate about Bedrock.
A little bit of my life I've spent on Xbox. Not much, but a very small amount. Probably played Xbox Edition for, I don't know. Realistically, over years, I might have spent like 50 hours on it or something. A little bit. I mean, it's your job. Of course you care about money. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like... I try to be honest with you guys while I also don't want to give you guys the impression that I only do this for the money. I joke about it sometimes that like I don't even like Minecraft. I just make videos and spend 16 hours a day working on videos because for the money. But if I really just wanted the money, I would make frickin' brain rot videos. But yeah, I mean I like money because it is my job, and it lets me do cool things like go to Yosemite with Pesto. But I also, and like, I bought this beautiful desk that I have now with like YouTube money. I have this amazing PC with YouTube money. So like, I like money, but I also try to, like, the next, I think, I don't know actually, I think the next video that comes out will be like a passion project type video that like I don't know, or type short. I don't know if it will do well. I think it's very interesting. No idea if it will do well, and if it doesn't, that will suck and it will hurt my soul. But I don't have expectations for it because it's not like Minecraft tips. I'm walking on a treadmill, by the way, dogs. I'll give you guys a hint at what the short is. It is talking about a sponsor who reached out to me, and their app is absolute poo-poo dookie garbage, and so I'm making fun of it for a short.
Things I hate about Bedrock. I'm normally pretty positive about Bedrock because it's generally a lot of fun and gets undeserved hate, but there's some...
Oh, cool gamer. Just do exclamation point specs in chat. This short is things I hate about Bedrock, but...
Things I hate about Bedrock.
I think they were asking what app, like what the next short was about. It is not Honey.
Things I hate about Bedrock. I'm normally pretty positive about Bedrock because it's generally a lot of fun and gets undeserved hate, but there are some things about Bedrock that are absolutely awful. First, on Bedrock, there's this mildly infuriating bug where when you try to pick up a bucket of water or lava, it only works if you click on the source from certain angles. First, on Bedrock, there's this mildly infuriating bug where when you try to pick up a bucket of water or lava, it only works if you click on the source from certain angles. But worse than that, on Java, there are a few ways to prevent mobs from despawning, like name tagging them, giving them armor or tools, or getting them into a boat or minecart, but putting mobs in a boat or minecart doesn't prevent them from despawning on Bedrock. And even worse, I hate that on Bedrock, the enchantments on your tools show up and cover half the screen. Like,
okay, this is a pretty good length.
Enchantments on my tools are, you don't need to tell me. But worst of all, on Java, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third of the screen, but on Bedrock, it covers almost the entire screen, making it nearly impossible to see. So those are some things I...
Okay, so if it was like 35 seconds, then I would leave it. But this is 51, so I'll explain for those of you who don't know. TikTok only pays me if my video is 1 minute or up. So most of my videos are exactly 1 minute, so that TikTok will pay me and YouTube Shorts will also pay me, right? This video is 51 seconds, so it kind of makes more sense for me to just add one thing that I hate about Bedrock and make it a 60-second long short, as opposed to leaving it at 51 seconds, you know? Because if this short does well on TikTok, then I'll make some extra money. Chat, what are some things you guys hate about Bedrock? Do I like my videos? I do. I do like my videos. I used to kind of think of shorts as like a means to an end. Like I wanted to get out of shorts and do long form, but honestly, I like making shorts now. They've grown on me and now it's just fun. It's like, it's so much easier than I don't know, I like the format. I like being able to find one little weird quirk about Minecraft and make a video about it and not have to try and stretch it to 20 minutes. Like, dude, the amount of people, I may inadvertently poop on your favorite creator, and I apologize if I do so. But there are a lot of long-form creators who will make a 20-minute long video that are like, guys, did you see Mojang change the clouds? It's like, that video should be 15 seconds long. How is that video as long as it is? There is no world where that video should be any longer than a minute. But there are an absurd amount of like snapshot creators who just stretch that video out. They stretch that video so hard. It's like they'll be making their video and they're like, the Happy Gas just came out. Let's check it out. First, the Happy Gas has all the different colors. It got red, it got orange, it has yellow, it has light lime green, it's got regular green, it's got blue, it's got light blue. What other colors does it have? Let me think. It's got light gray, it's got dark gray. It has a smile. It's like, dude, this is not important information. You did not need at all to say any of this information. You're just making the video longer for the sake of getting more watch time, but it's at the cost of me and my time. And so I like the format of shorts because occasionally shorts do force me to make to like shrink something down that should be longer. But I would say more of the time, the information that I find is short, and it shouldn't be in longer format. But many creators make it in longer format, and I don't know. And it's just like, I just think it's a waste of my time, and it's a waste of a lot of people's time. I am on a treadmill. I hate how you can't build on the nether roof. I think I've talked about that before. Chat, what are some things that are bad about Bedrock? I have like 2 of them that I haven't used. One of them is I hate that you can't change versions in Bedrock. At least easily. Obviously, there are some clients that do that, but you can change versions in Java and can't change versions in Bedrock. You have talked about it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't save backup on mobile. Interesting. I hate how the marketplace exists. Okay, I already talked about the marketplace being bad. The PvP sucks. You can get stuck in beta. Bedrock feels clunky. I don't know if it's actually true. No, it's definitely true. From my personal experience, Bedrock is almost certainly like clunkier. No mods. Have I mentioned before? I'm almost positive I have mentioned my offhand, right? Oh yeah, I talked about offhand here. Yeah, okay. I talked about it in a different... Have I talked about it multiple times? Wow, I suck. Terrible YouTuber, bro. Terrible YouTuber. These were not even that far apart. This is like 2 months apart, and I just forgot that I had talked about it. That's so funny. You made 30 videos about Bedrock features. I just think that's funny that I forgot about that and just made 2 videos that talked about, well, one of the same topics, really close to each other. Every once in a while, Cam Man makes the same video, and like a year or 2 apart. I tend to think people always are like the dementia's getting to him, but I actually think that he's just like, I didn't have a video idea today, and I'm just gonna reuse it because it was a video that worked in the past. Bedrock doesn't have the feature for faster minecarts. Interesting. Are there really only 10 people on the live stream? We got 16. Okay, all right. 16 is something. Not for real, you're a good YouTuber. Thank you. Anything else, chat? What else do we not like about Bedrock? Should I just go with the I just have to change this and even worse, I hate that on Bedrock the enchantments on your tools show up and cover half the screen. Like, yes, I know what enchantments are on my tools. You don't need to tell me. We'll do some improper grammar for comment bait. And even worser, I love comment bait. Comment bait is such an art form. It's so fun to me. On Java, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third of the screen, but on Bedrock, it covers almost the entire screen, making it impossible to see. But worst of all... Okay, tortoise goldfish. That's just Minecraft. All Minecraft costs money. That's a terrible point. Shut up. Bro has said like, do you want to drag out some of the lines instead? How can I drag them out without just making the video bad? Include it anyway. No. But worst of all, you can't use old versions. You can't open old versions of Bedrock Edition. But worst of all, on Java, you can open versions of Minecraft from over 10 years ago. But you can't on Bedrock. That's a good enough line, I think. No F3 menu. True. Pick rates. I do. Sneeze and don't edit it out. I actually, one time, this video I don't think did well, even though I thought it was funny. Sometimes the comment bait, if you go too hard with the comment bait, people catch on and they call you like a piece of shit, right? So one time I did comment bait, and what I did was the comment bait was me sorry, this wasn't actually comment bait, but I was trying to reach the minute mark on TikTok. So granted my editor was like, I got it. And so he just put a buffering symbol for like 1 second. And when I saw it, I was like, that's so funny. And I thought it was hilarious. So I left it in and I didn't remove it. And then I posted on TikTok and people were like, you are awful. You are scum. You know that? You are the worst person to ever exist for wasting 1 second of my time. How much do you pay Granted? I pay him in beans. I give him 1 bean per short. I also give him a grain of rice occasionally. Look at my last message. Bro, just type it again. All right, I think this is fine. I'm just trying to get. You know what? I'm gonna start recording the actual short before I finish recording the audio, because I have 5 more minutes until I hit half an hour of walking on my treadmill, and I like to round it out at half an hour, because I can't record the lines while I'm walking, or else the sound of the treadmill will be in the background and it'll sound like poop. You know, so. Yeah, trial chambers, being able to use the F3 menu is really, really helpful. Stop treadmill, become fat pum 4. I'm already low-key like a little bit fat pum 4. I'm like 20% of the way to fat pum 4, so we're trying to stop that, you know. Bedrock has no villages on Flat World. Oh, really? Interesting. How much do you weigh? Don't worry about it. Skin standard crust. Isn't that, does it show the same like default username for everyone? Every time that I like launch Bedrock, it calls me skin standard crust, and it likes to get rid of my skin. Wait, actually, I have a thing. I have something I'd like to replace this with. Let's check if it, let me fact check. Did it do this? Okay, ready? Let's see. Did it do the thing that I think it did? I just want to use this as the last one because this is funny, because it's such a mild inconvenience that I think it's funny to do as the worst of all. Oh, it didn't. It didn't. Okay, well, sometimes I've noticed, I don't have it on video, so I can't really talk about it. But sometimes, Bedrock will like in the past, every time that I relaunched Bedrock, it would set my render distance to 96 chunks, and so that meant every single time I had to go back and turn it back down to normal render distance, and it was annoying. Are beacons overly loud? Wait, what? The Staff of Dominance is in this world? I didn't realize that. I didn't realize I had the thing on. I assume I have to put it on a platform. Iron bars. Not particularly loud. Bedrock commands suck. That's true. You can talk about how some the facts it gives you are just wrong. Oh, I think I've seen like Cam Man talk about that before. This is such a cool seed. I don't even know what it is. It's cool. You look tired? I am not tired, but no, I'm actually chilling. I just maybe my voice sounds tired. That's just because I have a cold. I'm also like a little bit physically tired because I've been walking for the past 30 minutes. You should get a bench so you become fit pum 4. So here's the thing about me. I am not a go work out at the gym kind of guy. I am too lazy for that, and thus the treadmill under my desk is amazing because I don't have to leave the house. And I can do it while I'm doing something else. I can multitask is the beauty of it. Yeah, no April Fools, I know. I saw somebody else make a video about that the other day, so I'm not going to do that currently. Okay, so this first shot will be things I hate about Bedrock. How do I visually demonstrate? I'm normally pretty positive about Bedrock. Is the particle command in Bedrock? I'm thinking particle art. I don't know if that actually will work. Request to create heart sent to all players. What does that mean? Thumbs up emoji. Yeah. I am on a treadmill. Now I can get why you hold a shulker box of items now. True. Use an... Oh, wait. You can do emotes, right? What if the clapping emote was clapping my cheeks? Sorry, pause. Pause. I didn't say that. The emotes is funny. Okay, I like that. So it'll be... I'm normally pretty positive about Bedrock. And then we'll do, because it's generally a lot of fun. Oh, huh? Oh, this is the, I forgot. This is the guy from the texture pack. I was like, why does he look like that? What do I do for it's generally a lot of fun? I like killing villagers. I'm gonna use because it's generally a lot of fun. And then for because it's generally a lot of fun. Oh god, that iron golem's gonna kill me. Because it's generally a lot of fun. Iron golem ain't got shit on me. Okay, I am now going to get off the treadmill and record that line, because it has been 30 minutes now. I gotta take a piss, to be honest. I'll be right back. Once I take a piss, I'll be back. In a moment, chat, BRB. Like this stream if you're enjoying. Alright, chat, I'm back. There is actually like a 10-degree difference when I walk through the door to my room than the hallway. It's bad, bro. I don't even know what to do about it either. I need to get like an in-wall AC unit just for my room. Alright, I'm sitting down now. Fat Pum 4, here we come. Turn on a fan? Fans don't actually cool down the room, I'm pretty sure. I think they just, like, give the appearance that it's cooler. But, like, I probably could do that. I just have very little space in my room as well. I don't want to clog it up with a fan. Once it becomes summer and the pollen outside is not horrendous, if it's nighttime and it's cooler outside, I can open the windows. But currently, the pollen will literally make me die. So, at least I think it will. I don't know, my mom is like convinced that I don't have a cold and that it's just allergies, but I have never personally had allergies that give me a sore throat before. But she tells me like that is a thing that happens. I've just never had it, and so I feel like if it were allergies, it would feel like allergies. This feels like a cold though, you know? Do a random 20-second short of you playing Fallout 4. So, man, I was actually just thinking this. I checked on my short while I was in the bathroom chat. The short from earlier today. Not doing well at all. And I was just thinking, man, it really sucks. It really sucks that my fans will not... Like, I have yet to culminate a fan base that will just watch anything I post. I have to post... like good stuff, or I have to post the same stuff or else it won't do well. Like, I think that the short I just posted is very funny. Like, I find it amusing and I would like it if I saw it, but my average fan doesn't. Minecraft, but this is the end of the video is kind of funny. I still watch whatever you post. I appreciate that. I've had this short idea for a long time that I haven't... I just choked for a second. That I haven't done. I'll watch it a bunch of times. Everyone go watch it like 10 times in a row, okay? If all 10 of you guys watch it 10 times in a row, it will probably realistically do nothing, but who knows? Oh yeah, I had this short idea for a while, and the short would be Minecraft, but it's really slow, and then it would be like, my only goal is to keep your attention span for the whole video, and I would be playing Minecraft, but with a tick rate of like 1 tick, and so everything is like 20 times slower, so me chopping down a tree would just take like the entire short, and I would just every once in a while add like Subway Surfers, and then I would add like Family Guy, and then I'd add slime, and it would just be like, I don't know, I think that would be kind of funny, but I'm almost positive that I would make that short and it wouldn't do well at all. Do a short of you counting to 43 and then say the number. What? Chat's not on screen? Yeah, I just turned on my face cam for a second. I guess I can turn chat back on, but... Okay, let me record this line. I'm a little sick, so the audio might sound like poo-poo. We'll see. We'll see how it comes out. And even worser, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third of the screen, but on Bedrock, it covers almost the entire screen, making it nearly impossible to see. But worst of all, on Java, you can open versions of Minecraft from over 10 years ago, but you can't on Bedrock. But worst of all, on Java, you can open versions of Minecraft from over 10 years ago, but you can't on Bedrock. But worst of all, on Java, you can open versions of Minecraft from over 10 years ago, but you can't on Bedrock. But worst of all, on Java, you can open versions of Minecraft from over 10 years ago, but you can't on Bedrock. And even worser, on Java, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third of the screen, but on Bedrock, it covers almost the entire screen, making it nearly impossible to see. I did not take a deep breath before that, and that was a long sentence. And even worser, on Java, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third of the screen, but on Bedrock, it covers almost the entire screen, making it nearly impossible to see. A short of you showing the HTML of a random page and then say, this is the answer. Can I make Minecraft facts shorts, then make long form, but videos? Will people watch long form Minecraft? Yeah, shorts and long form do not appear to have any impact on each other. People say they do, but recording voice cancels out the poo-poo voice. Should I just talk like that for the rest of the stream? I would actually probably kill my vocal cords if I did. As much as it would be nice to do so, I'm nearly certain. Oh, you know what I have? Okay, so if I am not able to get enough shorts ready for while I'm away, we have a shit post. Here's the shit post, chat. You guys can see it early. This is a world record. Like, it'll be titled like world record fastest game of Block Party.
All right, cool.
And this will be the short.
And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to open up the party now. BT lied to me. Yeah, if anyone wants to join, you can. The thing that's interesting about Pixel Party is that wait, am I on? I just realized, yeah, I was not on the right block. Wait, how many? 2 people! There are 2 people left! That's incredible. Oh my gosh. That's gotta be a world record shortest game of Pixel Party. Oh my gosh. That is crazy.
I think that's like a fun short that probably wouldn't do well, but I like to keep my schedule of every other day going. So if I can't get a short done in time, if I can't get a short done for one of the days, I'll just put that up. How did you do that? Dude, I don't even know. Your most recent video is fire. Thank you. I like it a lot. It's not doing well, but it is what it is. It happens to the best of us, and I like to believe I am the best of us. That's not true at all, but I may have a little bit of an ego, but I don't have that much of an ego. I hope. Make me your king, everyone. Chat, I deserve to be king. Bam, 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 bam.
And even worser on Java, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third of the screen, but on Bedrock, it covers almost the entire screen, making it nearly impossible to see. And even worser on Java. But worst of all...
You did that training, got 20,000 views. That's how much mine has right now, which is really low for me. It's a 10 out of 10 video, and in case you don't know, 10 out of 10 means it is doing the worst of the past 10 videos. So it's doing really poorly, which is awesome, because I spent like 6 hours making that video. I love that. Yay! I love to make videos that are passion projects and then they get no views. Yay!
Even worse.
Why do I even try? I'm just gonna make the slop to feed the piggies that want slop, you know?
Even worser, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third of the screen, but on Bedrock, it covers almost the entire screen, making it nearly impossible to see. But worst of all, on Java...
Did I only do like 2 takes of this?
And even worser on Java, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third.
I started out so strong.
It covers almost the entire screen, making it nearly impossible to see.
You can hear me run out of breath there.
And even worser on Java.
Yeah, this take might be good enough. I don't feel like doing another one.
Even worser on Java, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third of the screen, but on Bedrock, it covers almost the entire screen, making it nearly impossible to see.
Plus all the time it took to make the sheep worker. Well, I did not design it, to be fair. But what did take some time was it stopped. So I actually, it stopped working in recent versions. But the guy who designed it, Mythical Pingu, was able to supposedly fix it. I haven't checked yet, but he said he fixed it. A few more years and you'll have enough money to retire and live in the Maldives till you die of old age. Yes. That's the goal. You guys know me. I hate my job. I'm so excited to get out of here.
First of all, on Java, you can open versions of Minecraft from over 10 years ago, but you can't on Bedrock.
Well, I do sound a little bit sick, but it might just be because it's to my ears and I'm listening for it.
You can open versions of Minecraft from over 10 years ago, but you can't on Bedrock.
That intonation is bad.
But worst of all, on Java, you can open versions of Minecraft from over 10 years ago, but you can't on Bedrock.
I hate streaming and I hate chat. How did you know?
Worst of all, worser, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third of the screen, but on Bedrock, it covers almost the entire screen, making it nearly impossible to see.
If I ever am, like, filthy rich, I'm just gonna, like, probably stop making shorts and just make long form. Well, I might make shorts occasionally when I have when I want to, but I won't do a schedule. I'll just make long form videos mostly and stream a lot. If I'm ever, like, filthy rich. I'm not at that point yet, but we'll get there, probably, hopefully. Although I truly think I would be bored if I didn't have job to do. If I ever get to a point as well where if I ever don't want to make videos anymore, I'm gonna go freaking open up an animal sanctuary. News short is crazy. Thank you. I like it. I'm proud of it. You know what? That is ultimately what matters. If you like your own videos, respectfully, all the children in chat, cover your ears. If you like your own videos, fuck all the people who don't. It doesn't really matter all that much. It don't really matter. Just make videos for yourself. But I do like money, so I also like it when my videos do well. Make an animal sanctuary for Chula. Well, I would love to have a rabbit sanctuary or a rabbit shelter, you know? Chula, as much as I like the memes that she's immortal, probably isn't. We don't know for sure, but probably is not immortal.
But worst of all, on Java, you can open versions of Minecraft from over 10 years ago, but you can't on Bedrock. And even worser, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third of the screen, but and even worser, on Java, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third of the screen.
Did I forget to say on Java?
Even worser, when you get set on fire, it covers the...
I did, so this is the only usable take. Cool.
But worst, I hate that on Bedrock, the enchantments on your tools show up and cover half the screen. Like, yes, I know
She isn't immortal, but everything will turn to dust before she's gone. The moment that Chula dies, the entire world just implodes. Or I guess implodes would be more like that than like that. Over under 50.5 comments about Dash saying worser. I don't know, I feel like I've said it before. So many of my viewers are like literal 5-year-olds that they're probably like, oh yeah, that's English.
And even worser, on Java, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third.
I actually just realized one of the things that I try not to do in my videos is contribute to brain rot, and me having incorrect grammar low-key does that, but whatever. Too late.
Bedrock, it covers almost the entire screen, making it nearly impossible to see. But worst of all, on Java, you can open versions of Minecraft from over 10 years ago, but you can't on Bedrock.
No! Are you kidding me? It's still not long enough? We were at 51 seconds, and then I added...
And even worser, on Java, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom...
No, I'm gonna commit die, bro. It's so annoying.
So those are some...
This is also too far. It's too... to stretch it 3 seconds.
About Bedrock. I'm normally pretty...
Things I hate about Bedrock Edition. Could work. Add a loading bar again. Oh god. I can't. The people will be up in the streets trying to hang me. Make the audio 95% speed. Yeah, I considered doing that. I have done it before. I feel as though this might be too much of a gap. I could do things I hate about Bedrock Edition, and then I could say part 2 if I wanted to. You should invent a new brain rot word. That'd be fun. Things I hate about Bedrock Edition. Part 2. Things I hate about Bedrock Edition. So those are some things I hate about Bedrock Edition. So those are some things I hate about Bedrock Edition. We'll see. Called his whole channel. Dang. Do the YouTuber thing and add 1,000 bells ringing. I just, for the last 3 seconds, have like the bells with the subscribe button pulling up, like 50 subscribe buttons. Genius. I'm gonna try slowing it down and we'll see how it sounds. Things I hate about Bedrock Edition. That take is pretty good. Things I hate about Bedrock Edition. Realistically, if I speed it, or if I slow it down by enough to fill in that gap, or enough to make it exactly a minute long, it might be fine because there are a bunch of different clips that would all be getting stretched. Let's find out how it sounds. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna go audio wave, and we're gonna go where is it? And then we're gonna go Audacity. What is this? Goofy Owl music? Scandinavian folk would be much better. I actually like this Goofy Owl music. All right, let's see how this sounds. Are you guys seeing this, chat? This doesn't sound bad at all. Sounds literally perfectly fine. W. Oh, you can't hear this? Wait, Chaz said this sounds pretty good, bro. Bro can't hear it. Hold on, I don't have it set up correctly for you guys to be able to hear it. Nope, that's voice meter. There's Audacity. Wait. You should be able to hear it. Why can't you guys hear it? It's outputting to that cable. That's weird. It's going to here. Wait. That's not cable A. What? Hello? You guys see this, right? Cable A right there. So how is it winding up at cable B? Huh? Hello? Maybe I set it in preferences to go there? Oh, okay. So maybe if I now do cable B to here. You guys still can't hear it. It's fine, just post it. Well, I'm just trying to figure out. Can you guys hear like the audio from here? Things I hate about Bedrock. Okay, you can hear the audio from Premiere at least. That's weird. This is cable A. And that's going to games. Okay. Let's try, maybe cable B is just like brocked. Let's try setting it to cable B, or to cable A. Maybe I'll need to like reinstall Cable B.
Things I hate.
There we go.
Things I
Alright,
hate
cool.
about Bedrock Edition. I'm normally pretty positive about Bedrock because it's generally a lot of fun and gets undeserved hate, but there are some things about Bedrock that are absolutely awful. First, on Bedrock, there's this mildly infuriating bug where when you try to pick up a bucket of water or lava, it only works if you click on the source from certain angles. But worse than that, on Java, there are a few ways to prevent mobs from despawning, like name tagging them, giving them armor or tools,
Sounds fine to me.
them into a boat or minecart, but putting mobs in a boat or minecart doesn't prevent them from despawning on Bedrock. And even worse, I hate that on Bedrock, the enchantments on your tools show up and cover half the screen. Like, yes, I know what the enchantments on my tools are, you don't need to tell me. And even worser, on Java, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third of the screen, but on Bedrock, it covers almost the entire screen, making it nearly impossible to see. But
That's
worst
just
of all, on
true
Java,
height.
you can open versions of Minecraft from over 10 years ago, but you can't on Bedrock. So
We
those
back
are
to
some
walking, gang. Bitpum4 in the house. Chat, do you guys like fitness? Any of you guys like fitness? Should I have ice cream or make a milkshake? Me working out and this guy making a milkshake. Crazy. Well, I shouldn't really call this working out. I'm just walking. I also shouldn't judge because I'm probably gonna go and eat far more calories than I burned in a bit. It's fine. At least it offsets them somewhat. Oh my god. Finally. Start an indoor walk workout. Trying to my Apple Watch makes me type in the password, and when it's on my leg, it's really hard to type in the password. But if I were to try and type in the password while it's on my wrist, then take it off and put it onto my leg, it would make me type in the password again, which means it's just very annoying. Very annoying indeed. Last time I saw you was 700k subs? Wow. How time flies. Wait, did I export this yet? I don't think I did. No, I totally didn't. Export audio. Let's go to bam. Things I hate about Bedrock. Sixty seconds. Export. Show chat your upgraded skin? No, it's a downgrade. So I will not do that. Looks terrible. Bro just removed all the detail from my skin. Like Dookie.
things I hate about Bedrock Edition. I'm normally pretty positive about Bedrock because it's generally a
Alright. Cool. Back to filming. We already filmed the first, like, 2 shots or something. Okay, so then for the shots that are... But there are some things about Bedrock that are absolutely awful. You'll quickly like show all of the things that I show in the rest of the video, but like really fast. Like there are like 5 things that I talk about, so you'll just show them, you'll cut them up from the rest of the short really quickly. Where is my water source? Why is there's just a weird patch of snow here? That's interesting, isn't it? That FBI did not scare me. You fail. Okay. Let's get a silverfish. You know what I just realized? I say first on Bedrock, there's this mildly infuriating bug. I totally don't need to say on Bedrock because, you know, that's assumed. Okay, so it's gonna be, there's this mildly infuriating bug. And this will be for, there's this mildly infuriating bug. Idiot. You're gonna redeem FBI on me in real life? Not very nice. Okay. Then it'll be, where when you try to pick up a bucket of water... Hold on. It'll be... Where when you try to pick up a bucket of water, and then it'll be, it only works if you click on the source from certain angles. And so, it only works if you click it. Wait, hold on. Mouse cam? Mouse cam? Oh my gosh, dash pump cam. Whoa. Inappropriate. Dash pump body only cam is crazy. Alright, so you're gonna put the mouse cam right in the middle of the screen, or in like the top half of the screen, so that you can see that I'm clicking. And I'll turn the gain up on, no, you can just add clicking sound effects. And so it'll be, I have experienced this bug a number of times. And so that's good for that shot. Then but worse than that, I need to launch Java as well. What's up, Animal Mates? Am I going to VidCon? I am not. Are you? Where even is VidCon? Is VidCon still like alive? I didn't know that like VidCon still even really exists. Are a lot of shots just you jumping and punching the air? Yeah. Some of them are. It's basically like transition shots are me jumping and punching the air. It's in California? Oh, when? Because I am going to California, but I'm not going to be able to go even if it is while I'm there. But that's coincidence, you know? Interesting coincidence. The 19th? Oh, I'm not going to be there then. Okay, well, I'm not going to be there anyway. But I hope you have a lot of fun. Hope you meet some people, get some good networking in. It's not lagging. No. Or yay, I guess. Yay. Okay, so you should go next year. It's mad hype. Is it really? I went to the YouTube Creator Connect thing. I don't know if you went to that, and it was fine. I will like small creator shame a little bit. I was anticipating a lot of big creators from around my area, and then there were some creators there who literally had like 9 subscribers, and I was like, how are you here? So I don't know how VidCon works, to be honest, but let me lock back in. Sorry, but I can't talk to anyone below 900,000 subs. No, I wanted to network with other creators who had experience. Like, I want to get people's insight into creating, but there were a lot of people there who just like didn't have any insight in creating because they're not like actually YouTubers. One of the people that I met didn't have a single YouTube video. I'm like, what? Why are you here? How did you get in? Nobody shows up to those real creators. They're usually at VidCon and TwitchCon. That's fair. I met 2 big creators at that YouTuber event thing. I met freaking Milad, the like Subway sandwiches short guy. And I met this other guy. His name is like Nick something. If you look up like Italian brain rot Nick, you'll probably find his channel. He's a cool guy, but he makes Italian brain rot videos. So do you go to SawCon? Yeah, I'm socking on these cons right now. Okay, sorry, I gotta lock back in, bro. How do I... Okay, you know what? We'll do... I'm thinking... Here's what I'm thinking. Okay, ready? Ready, chat. Watch this. This is gonna be big brain. This is gonna be so big brain. You guys aren't even ready for this. This is how I'm gonna visually demonstrate to... On Java, there are a few ways to prevent mobs from despawning, right? Okay, so this will be... On Java, there are a few ways to prevent mobs from despawning. And so, in a second, when I get high enough, I'm gonna cause this guy to despawn. And then you'll use that shot of him despawning and add a little pop sound effect. There we go. And that will be for... So, on Java, there are a few ways to prevent mobs from despawning. And then we're going to get name, tag, anvil. Oh no. There we go. ADHD is a crazy thing. True, I'm also walking on a treadmill and talking to one of my homies, so okay, so giving them armor or oh, I realized that this will not work because this is a creeper and they can't pick up armor or tools. This is annoying. Not all mobs, most mobs won't actually pick up armor or tools like all the time. So what mobs will pick up armor or tools all the time? Do zombie piglins always pick up armor? I don't think they do, to be honest. That is not the right. I'm in 1.21.4. Do you want that sword? Will you take it? No, right? Piglins will pick up armor, but I'm not in the nether, so I guess I could just go to the nether. Wither skeletons, I want to say, will in fact pick up tools and armor like 100% of the time, or pick up a better sword. I want to believe. Nope, I was wrong. I might be able to give it a... It might always be willing to take armor, though. Nope. God damn it. It's so stupid that they don't all take armor. Like, why would all mobs not be willing to pick up items? Or willing to have them, like you should be able to... I don't think all mobs should pick up items, but I think that using a dispenser on any mob should work. There's no reason for it not to. How do I frickin' summon a gosh dang... Ugh. I gotta make a spawn egg. Zombie properties. Can pick up loot. Oh, that's actually not that hard, to be honest. I thought it was harder than that. I thought this was a spawn egg generator, bro. Why did it give me just a summon command? I looked up spawn egg generator. Why would it not give me a summon? Whatever. Iron golem wearing armor. That would be a sight. Man, it's hot in here and I'm out of shape, so walking is like... I'm getting tired, bro. I'm getting a good workout here. Okay, so we need... by name tagging them, giving them armor or tools, or getting them into a boat or minecart. I'm just gonna put this guy here. Okay, so it'll be like name tagging them. Go into my hotbar. Giving them tools or armor. So that will be for giving them tools or armor. And then it'll be, or getting them into a boat or minecart. Or getting them into a boat. Or getting them into a boat. Hold on. Or getting them into a boat or minecart. Get in the dang boat. Or getting them into a boat or minecart. Get into the boat! Or getting them... Why do I phase through you? What? Hello? You have no collision? Why do wither skeletons have no collision? Oh no, you know what? I probably used commands to make that at some point in this world. Or getting them into a boat or minecart. Dude, get in the boat! Why do you do this? Oh my gosh. Or getting them into a boat or minecart. There we go. Okay. Cool, we got it. Oh my goodness. 8th time's the charm. It's because it lands on top and that doesn't want to get it into the boat for some reason. Yeah, bro did not want to get into that boat. Alright, back to bedrock. And it'll be... But on bedrock... But putting mobs in a boat or minecart doesn't stop them from despawning on bedrock. I actually haven't checked if I actually have not checked if it stops if minecarts work, but I know boats don't. So someone can correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. How far do I have to get before this guy will despawn? I don't freaking know how bedrock works. I also don't know how... Come on, despawn. You know you want to despawn. Fly up. Is it distance based on bedrock? It might not. Wait. It might not even be distance based. It might literally just be random chance for it to despawn. Alright, so then it's going to be putting mobs in a boat or minecart doesn't prevent them from despawning in bedrock. Turn the tick speed up. You can't do that on bedrock. 128 blocks away, but then I can't watch it. Then I can't watch it happen. Set sim distance to lowest. Like, then it just does that. I'd like to get a shot of it happening, but I don't know how to do that. You can turn up random tick speed. That's different from doing tick rate. That's a different thing. You can turn up random tick speed. You can't turn up actual tick speed. Here's an idea. Why can't I give this frickin' creeper? I can't select this creeper. Invisibility. Infinite, 0 true, right? We're just gonna do that, and then we'll pretend he despawned. Boom, big brain. It'll be... Oh, why is bedrock chat so bad? It covers the entire screen. Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess I need to get a command block then and set it up on a timer. This is so unnecessarily difficult. Game rule tick. That's random tick speed. There is no game rule tick rate. Okay. As per usual, I am correct. I wonder if like an etho hopper clock works on bedrock. Try just making it invis. Well, I'm just gonna dash effect. I don't think bedrock sucks, but there are a lot of things about it that I do think suck. Hence the video that I'm currently making. Will this work? Do I have to type in creeper? Visibility infinite 0 true. Why? Bro, what do you mean? I can't see the rest of the output. Why? Why would it not scroll me down? That's so stupid. Oh my gosh. What a stupid... Oh, the commands are awful in this. Holy. Alright. Just do @e. I guess I could just do everything. I realize I can't actually see this guy. This guy is not at a good angle. Let me move the boat. That's a boat, not a lead. Why is he... Why did I put him where I put him? Put him right by this tree. That way, I would turn, like, all the way around. Get out of here, chicken. You're not in the shot. You're not welcome. Okay. So then it'll be, but putting mobs in a boat or minecart doesn't prevent them from despawning on bedrock. Or, yeah. This will be for doesn't prevent them from despawning on bedrock. Yay! That's for doesn't prevent them from despawning. And let's just do putting mobs in a boat. I'm gonna go game mode S. Putting mobs in a boat. So that will be for putting mobs in a boat or minecart, and then it'll be doesn't prevent them from despawning on bedrock. Oh man. Walking in a very hot room. Not peak, chat. Not my ideal way to live. I just want my allergies to go away. If it is allergies. I don't even know what to do though. How do I, like... How do I not have my room be absurdly hot while also not having my allergies be awful? What do I do? What's the solution here? There's no good solution, I don't think. Turn the AC on. It is on. My room, I have a PC that just generates an absurd amount of heat. And then plus my treadmill, my body heat just heats up the whole room. Fan? Oh wait, you're so right. I have a ceiling fan. Wait, why did I not think of that? Oh my gosh. Cranking the fan. Ah! I almost just fell off my treadmill, bro. I completely forgot that I have a ceiling fan that I don't have. I have it on low most of the time because the audio would be bad. But I just realized that the audio doesn't matter because I'm not filming a short. I mean, obviously I don't want the audio for the stream being awful, but... Turn the PC off. Genius! Does it go away if you go outside? No, going outside would literally cause me my allergies to be worse. Because the pollen is really bad. Okay. What? Wait, that's crazy. That's so funny. Wait, does that... Hold on. Wait, that's hilarious. That's so funny. What? Does a charged creeper do a bigger explosion? Is the question I have now. Oh, it actually broke the boat. Turn the PC and treadmill off and turn AC and open window. But... Okay, good idea. Thanks, pal. Just don't do any of the things you're doing. Have you ever considered the way to fix your problem is by not doing the thing that you're trying to do? Great idea. Okay. I'm almost at 30 minutes. Then I'm going to sit down again because it's actually just hard to do really much of anything right now. Like on this treadmill. Let's start enchanting some stuff though. We're gonna give this guy enchant dash pump sharpness 5, enchant dash pump unbreaking 3, enchant dash pump 4 mending, enchant dash pump 4 sweeping doesn't exist, fire aspect 2. What are other sword enchantments? Knockback 2. Looting 3. This is like nearing a god sword. Is the crossbow floating in your hand for you? It does on my phone and it's awful. I don't think it does for me. No, looks fine to me. Yeah, I hate that. Look at how ugly that is. Like, I don't need to have all that information. Enchant dash pump 4. I did efficiency, unbreaking, mending, enchant dash pump 4. Fortune 3. Nope. Fortune 3. Fortune. And then we get another pickaxe for Silk Touch. Efficiency 5. Enchant dash pump 4. Unbreaking 3. Mending. I have screen animations on, and these are disgusting. Where do I turn off screen animations? There we go. What do I have on my pickaxe? Okay. The one time that's useful. Sorry, I beg for forgiveness for saying that it was useless. The enchant thing is better on Bedrock. I don't want to open my inventory. Okay, so in my opinion, I name your pickaxes. Name your pickaxes differently. And that takes up 10 times less space and is just better. Name your pickaxes. Also, when do you have both pickaxes on you at the same time? Why would you ever have that? If you do, you're doing it wrong. I don't think there are any situations that you would need. Your opinion is less important. Nah, bro. This is so unnecessary. I do not need to know that my sword has sharpness every single time I hold it. Just name your pickaxe. Just name it, bro. Alright, I've definitely been walking for 30 minutes at this point. Yeah, I'm at 31 now. The enchants on screen is inspired by LCE. I'm joking, by the way. That's fair. I kind of figured that. I got the idea for this for talking about how much I hate the enchantments because I heard frickin' IBX Toycat was talking about all the things he likes that he thinks are better on Bedrock, and one of them was the fact that enchantments drop, and I was like, dude, you're actually a moron if you need that. Just keep your pickaxes in the same slot and remember which pickaxe is which. B, name them. Just name them differently. You can just name one Fortune and name the other one Silk Touch. Or C, just have them in, or C, just like don't have them both in your inventory at the same time. Thought you were supposed to be locking in? I am. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm putting my treadmill away, so now I can actually lock in. I'm taking off the ankle monitor. Let's see, how'd the workout go? I wonder how many miles I walked today. Probably not that much. Movement goal beat. 200% movement goal. Let's go. Dash, I gave in. I got Silk Touch instead of Fortune. Fortune is objectively, like literally, I am not rage baiting, and this isn't up for debate. This is not up for debate. Silk Touch is objectively far more useful than Fortune will ever be. Fortune is useful one time, and then never again. Unless you really suck and like keep dying, then maybe Fortune is really useful to you. But if you don't die often, Silk Touch is useful all the time, while Fortune is useful one time. So that's my hot take. I made a short about it, and it did really poorly because nobody liked my opinion, even though my opinion is completely correct. Silk Touch sucks. Bro, Silk Touch, if you do building or really much of anything, Silk Touch is so useful. If you have Fortune, you won't need any more diamonds. Yeah, you don't. What if you need a lot of cobbled deep slate? You don't have to have Fortune for that. You could just have an unenchanted pickaxe. If they removed Fortune from the game altogether, if they removed Fortune from the game, you could get over it. If they removed Silk Touch, you couldn't. There are many items in the game that are completely unable to be obtained without Silk Touch. And you can't disprove me. How is Silk Touch better for building? Half of the blocks that you use to build, if you break them, will drop a different block. Silk Touch gives you the correct block. Fortune also clogs your inventory a lot more if you're just going mining and you have to mine some coal to get past it, but you don't want the coal. Your inventory now has extra coal. I still think showing enchants is better. I firmly believe you should just change the name of your thing. Silk Touch should overtake shears for leaves. Only 2? Nah, there are plenty, bro. There are a number. Freaking okay. Do I need to start listing? Let's run through the creative inventory. Cobble, stone, or well, I guess stone, deep slate. Any ores if you want to use an ore. Oh wait, why is the creative menu weird? Any ores. If you want any geodes, if you want glass is a big one, otherwise you just get rid of it. Glass is a big one. I use glass a lot, and glass you just wouldn't get back. Ice is another one. Ice is another one. Literally, there are so many blocks that just, if you mine them without Silk Touch, they don't drop at all. If we're thinking purely in terms of which item you would be able to not use Fortune. Fortune is completely... Fortune is an item that is very useful the one time that you use it. But if you did not have Fortune... I'm sorry, bro, I guess you are right. It's okay, Jobo. If you are, well, you can smelt stone, that's true. But if you're building using stone, it's really annoying to break it and get a different thing. Outside of mining, Fortune is good for collecting food. That's true. But if Fortune was gone from the game, you would get over it. But if Silk Touch was gone from the game, you wouldn't be able to do a number of the things in the game. So that's I think a pretty strong argument for Silk Touch is just more useful. But I firmly believe that I firmly believe that once you get past the first couple, once you get past the stage where you're still mining, once you're done with mining, Silk Touch is almost not useful at all. I rarely take my Silk Touch pickaxe out of my shulker box. It's just not a thing that I do very often. No more grass block? True. Alright, let me go take a piss. And then I'll be back and we'll lock in. Okay, lock in. Looting S tier, Fortune D tier. Yeah, bro. Actually, Fortune is like maybe a C tier item. Very good, but in very few situations. Looting is a very good item. My gosh. My room is so hot, chat. Oh my. Every time that I walk in and out of my room, I just get the gust of warm air. Chat. Okay, chat. Should I make a second channel video that's doing a tier list of every enchantment in Minecraft? I feel like that would be fun. I should do that. Maybe I could do that for a stream sometime. I think that would be fun. We just go do a tier list. Why no stream notice? Oh, did it not send? Oh. There's like 20 minutes left of stream. Do I even bother? That's my bad. That is my bad. You definitely won the Dancing Iron Golem trend. Thank you. I wish that it would get, 10 million. Dude, this one dude who did the Dancing Iron Golem trend, he got 47 million views. That is the amount, that is an absurd amount of money from one short to make. Like, my short is not doing well at all. I was really hoping for like, 1 million views maybe would have been nice, but whatever. It happens. You just take it on the chin. When a video doesn't do well, chat, you just take it on the chin and you complain about it a lot on your live stream and then you be sad, but then you move on and you make another short. Watching Dash edit while editing is about to be crazy. That's insane. What's up, Joey? How's it going? Okay. Where am I? Oh, okay. Weather clear. So this is going to be... And even worse... it'll be... Dude, why does it not go away the very instant... Chat, that is so stupid. The very instant I take the pickaxe out of my hand, it should just go away. Why does it stay there? I'm no longer holding it. Why would it still be there? Okay, whatever. So it'll be... I hate that on Bedrock, the enchantments on your tools show up and cover half the screen. And then let me just be mining. I'll be chopping down a tree. And it'll be... Like, yes, I know what the enchantments are on my tools. You don't have to tell me. That's another thing you can add to the video. It's too late. I already scripted it. I don't feel like it. How do I do for even worser? I'm going to just put a sheep fricker in the background just for funsies. For engagement. It's been a while since I've just had a random sheep fricker in the videos. We're doing a girly pop sheep fricker, chat. Girly pop sheep fricker. Do sheep frickers work in Bedrock? I think they do, right? The sheep is about to get fricked at an odd angle because that boat didn't place correctly. Hasn't it only been one video since you added a sheep fricker? I meant like random sheep fricker, you know, like I used to every once in a while just put sheep frickers in the background, and it's been a while since I've done that. That's not creeper. I meant to type in sticky piston. I don't know how I just went from sticky piston to creeper. That seems like a leap. Oh, whatever. You should make an iron golem do it. Do the sheep fricking? What? Hey, Okay, then it'll be... And even worser... then... Do I have texture pack on? I don't. Good. Maybe that's too foul. I don't even know how. I don't even know how you would do that. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what you mean by that. It'll be when you get set on fire, it takes up like a third of your screen. Yeah, on Java, when you get set on fire, it covers the bottom third of your screen. And then it'll be... Let's go into the Nether. I just typed in Nether portal. It's just portal on Bedrock for some reason. Worser is an archaic and non-standard word for worse. Not considered a standard part of the English language. Oh no, really? Well, hopefully I get some comments of that on the video, because that was in fact the intention. I like to think I'm fairly smart, and I do know that worser is not a word, but comment bait. So, you know. I want to find a stronghold, but I'm being stupid. Let me just locate structure. Fortress. Oh, I forgot. You can't click on it. Have I talked about that in a short before? I'm going to write that down. Another thing I hate about Bedrock, you can't click on the link. I think I have talked about that, though, before, to be fair. I'm pretty sure I have talked about that. Where was it? -7, 768, 240. Are you saying totally to me, are you saying totally in that I have talked about that? Jazz, do you not know what archaic means? Archaic is just a fancy word for old. Okay, so where's this gosh darn fortress? Okay, weird. Weird that digging straight up or down did not lead me to it. Oh, hey. I forgot you existed. I have a mod on. That's why that guy exists. Oh god. Wait, I need to stop being set on fire? Okay. So it's gonna be, so that will be for... Wait, I want to do... You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go... But on bedrock, when you get set on fire, it makes it nearly impossible to see. Like that. It covers almost your entire screen, making it nearly impossible to see, and I accidentally jumped off the cliff because it was so hard to see. And that was not intentional at all. Trust. Things I hate about Bedrock Part 80. Now, this is actually the second video I've had. I have one video that is things Bedrock desperately needs, and I would probably not count that as a things I hate about Bedrock. This is part 2 in my mind. Can you one-shot? Wait, you can one-shot a blaze? That's crazy. The amount of damage things on Bedrock does is crazy. It's, I get it. It's unbreakable. I actually fully didn't get that joke earlier. And I was like, what does this guy keep saying? How did looting 3 not get me a single blaze rod from those 2 blazes? That's crazy. Is that not? That seems crazy to me. I love that you can insta-mine. You can insta-mine nether brick on Bedrock. That's amazing. Incredible feature. There we go. All right. You can't one-tap blazes on Java. Not without a strength. A sharp 5 sword on Java does 11 damage. A sharp 5 sword on Bedrock does 14. So no, you cannot one-tap them. I believe the crit allows you to one-tap them. Aren't shulker shell drops better on Bedrock? Are they really? I have not heard of that. Oh, I'm in. Oh my, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of you guys. Oh! Oh my gosh, it's General Chungus. I think. Okay, lock in, chat, lock in. Oh, but worst of all, okay. Final shot of the video. Final shot of the video. Let's get the default Minecraft launcher open. Oh, wait. Should I? Hold on. We're going to do, but worst of all, just as a normal shot. Running shot. Then it'll be, but worst of all. And then we'll do, on Java, you can open versions of Minecraft from over 10 years ago. And it'll just be me scrolling through this. And then it'll be, but you can't on Bedrock, and you'll zoom in on this, and so it'll be, but you can't on Bedrock. And that should be everything. I realized that the short should loop, and I'm not sure if the first shot I filmed loops. So let's see. Let's see if I can fix that. Or I'll film a second version of the first shot, just in case. Portal. I'm not sure if I made it long enough is the issue. Hello? Where am I? Oh. Under the sea. Under the sea. I don't know the words to this song, but I'm under the sea. Okay. Time, set, day. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know why Bedrock can't change versions. It's very stupid. Okay. So those are some things I hate about Bedrock Edition. All right, that's all the shots. Bam. I know a gaming god, I believe, wants to have a shot at editing the short, so I'm going to send it to him. And if anyone else wants to practice editing and edit the short for me, then, you know, you're not getting paid. No, I mean, if a gaming god does a good job and granted doesn't edit it, because I'm, you know, I used to have Styrofoam as my backup editor, and Styrofoam hasn't been here in a while. I mean, he's here every once in a while, but he hasn't been, like, consistent. So I don't have a backup editor anymore. So if anyone wants to try and be my backup editor, yeah, me. Okay, Digicraft, you're not. I don't know. Can I try? Sure. I don't think that Digicraft is a genuine candidate. I'm not sure though. What if I edited it with 0 Premiere Pro experience? Oh, by the way, I just realized. You know, I just realized that a gaming god told me he edits on what did he say he edits on? Filmora, which, like, no shade to people who edit on Filmora, but I need you to edit, like, I'll let him edit it, but unless this shit is immaculate, I won't be able to use it, because the problem is if I want to make a change to it myself, I can't, because I don't use Filmora. Is it okay if there's a Bandicam watermark? Oh my gosh. Wait, chat. Oh my gosh. You guys just reminded me. Do you guys remember? Does anyone... I don't know if anyone remembers this. There was this one dude who volunteered to edit for me. I can't remember who. I think it might have been Styrofoam, actually. I think it was, like, Styrofoam's first time editing for me or something. Bro, instead of downloading every file, he screen recorded every video. And it looked so bad. And I still, to this day, do not know why he did that. I can actually edit, but I make crappy videos because my ideas are trash. That's fair. I mean, if you want a shot, I can send it to you, but I'm throwing shade. Premiere Pro or Vegas Pro is best platform. HM, honorable mention to After Effects, but not for long form. That's fair. Crazy Styrofoam lore. Dude, I talked about that a while ago. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what he was smoking when he was like, I don't know what he was smoking when he was like, let's screen record every video, but he did. But he was good after that. Like, I gave him some pointers and he was good. The main thing, credits, soon, but not necessarily yet. The main thing that, like, you need to be a good editor for me is you probably need to know my style decently. Like, I've worked with a couple of editors who didn't know my style, and the videos turned out looking like shit. So, no credits if stream never ends. True. I think I know your style decently. I think you do too. Do you know my short style though? But do I know Dash 14? You do. I think out of anyone, you probably know me better than any other people in chat, except for like Pesto. I used a bunch of printed photos and scissors. Bro prints out every frame one by one. That actually would be unironically hilarious. Awful for the environment, because you would have to print out like 2,000 pictures. Print out 60 photos, one per frame, and take pictures and then edit them together. Make a flip book of my YouTube videos, bro. My video will be edited with stop motion. Have you edited one or two of my shorts? I honestly don't really remember that. Oh, you know what, Noah? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, you did help with my gold farm. Yeah. Once I... If you have time and interest over the summer, I can always use more help editing. So... Oh, you know what? You know what was the reason that I stopped having Jitter edit for me? Bro was so slow. Bro took absolutely ages to edit for me, dude. I would give him like 30 minutes of work, and it would be like 3 weeks later, and then he would finally get it out to me. You should teach me. No, trust me, I got it this time. Oh, was it Digicraft who also wanted it? All right, I just sent it to 4 people. Now we'll see who's the best. If Granite's copy isn't the best, he's done for. He's fired. No, I'm kidding. Minecraft, but it was edited by a 4-year-old. True. I'm gonna have DeepSeek edit your video if that's okay. No, do not give my video to AI. I don't want it getting trained off of my video. I do not want my videos training DeepSeek AI so that they take my job from me. Send it to me too. Don't know how to edit, but I have Premiere Pro. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have 30 different people edit this short, and it's gonna be really funny. It'll be interesting to see how people do. I think I give pretty good like instructions on what I want it to look like, so hopefully people can do it. This short is also easy. This short is not hard. ChatGPT is editing this? Fair. If Granite isn't the best, but he gets negative pay. True. Post all versions and see which does the best. Maybe I'll review them on stream. I am not posting all of them. I wonder how many of them will be, like, edited poorly on purpose, though. I feel like there will be at least one that is, like, intentionally really bad, you know? Okay. Here's what we're doing for the next portion of stream, okay? Listen up, chat. We're hopping on the Squid Game world because somebody gave me a really good idea in the comment section, and I want to see how it would work. So we're gonna hop onto I think it was this one. Yeah, there we go. I gotta learn to edit better, but Premiere Pro crashes all the time and it's so annoying. That's fair. I actually, dude, I love my new PC. Or, well, it's not even that new, but, like, my PC currently is so good. It does not, Premiere doesn't crash very often at all. What's up, Kit Up? How's it going? I like how you have your Discord on the BRB screen. Thank you. Yeah, I used to have, like, go watch all my videos. I changed that a little while ago. I think it was a good change. Okay, so here is what... Can we lead? Can we lead to an armor stand? No, we cannot. Okay, so then immediately the idea is gone. The dream is dead, chat. Would a witch be able to forever outlive? Oh, witches would fire back at it. Is there anything that we could have a Zoglin knock around that can be leaded? Because the idea was have an armor stand. The idea was have a Zoglin knock around an armor stand, but you can't lead. Oh wait, you could. Can you do a boat? Would the Zoglin actually be able to break the boat? Boats regain health fairly quickly, so a boat might work fine. Did you check my hot potato thing? I did not. They don't even attack boats. What the frick? I was joking about editing. Now I have to lock in. Oh, well. Yep, now you gotta lock in. What can I use? Just saw the redstone video. You win the trend. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad. Boat with a lay. Oh, well, he's gonna just knock the allay around though. He's not gonna hit the boat. He's gonna move. He's gonna hit the allay. Is the problem? The allay won't die, but in theory, maybe we could do. Hold on. Oh, he was able to kill the allay. Wow. I did not think that guy would be able to kill the allay. I thought the allay would heal too fast. Who would have thought? Edited on Wii Music Maker. Or no, Wii U Me Maker. Nice. I'm thinking... Okay, here's what I'm thinking, chat. Damn. We're going to make this little room for our allay, right? And this room has an allay and has a zoglin. The allay is able to die, though, is the one problem. Can we stop the allay from dying somehow? Yeah, he just died. When do you want the video done by? I normally give Granted to... Well, okay, so Granted has a short that he better be done with tomorrow because he was supposed to be done with it yesterday night, and then he wasn't. So and then I gave him an extra day. Well, I gave him 2 extra days because I posted the random shit post today. So you guys have... So assuming that Granted gets the short done by tomorrow night, you guys will have 2 days. You'll have... Tomorrow night is Monday night. So then you guys will have until Wednesday night. You guys have until Wednesday night to finish it. Build it in my hardcore world. I'm actually planning on building it just without the iron golem. Chat, what will attack an allay but deal less damage than this zoglin? What will attack an allay? You're making me update my Premiere to a new version. Oop. Honestly, good. I feel like a Vindicator would almost definitely deal more damage than a zoglin, but I'm not 100% sure. So, you know, we can try it, but I foresee this not working. A Johnny Vindicator would attack an allay. A regular one wouldn't. I'm like nearly certain that this guy is going to kill the allay in like 2 hits. Yeah, that was instant. It's not good. I like not updating Premiere. L. Updating Premiere is good though. What you're doing? We're trying to design something. What are you building? We're trying to build Gaga in Minecraft with villagers. Will a witch defend itself from this guy? Oh lord, you do way too much damage. Who wins? Oh, a baby. I got bored. Will the witch defend itself? Yeah, it is. Okay. And it also doesn't move around. Johnny versus Johnny. I'm pretty sure Johnny versus Johnny. I'm pretty sure they do not attack each other. Like 99% sure. Yeah, they're chill. Oh wait, hold on. What if I straight up just torture and allay forever? Is this chat? Let me cook. Let me cook. Can you fill this with fire? I can. Will Brody just always be moving around? I'm pretty positive he can outlive that fire. So then that could be the move. Hold on. Let's see. I'm trying to think. You definitely won the trend. Thank you. Thank you. The boat to the... Where's a lead? Why do I not have a lead in my inventory? Oh, get back here. I hate you. You're not supposed to escape. Alright, there we go. Now he can't escape. What? Now he can't escape. There we go. Okay, so we put this guy, we lead this guy to there. Why are you doing that? Get back up here. Stay still. Why are you getting yanked? Oh, I guess this is just too far. So that's the distance then? It's inventory management. I mean, I'm using some of the items. I'm in creative as well. I'm using some of the items. Okay, so if we just put a big block of ice. There we go. Happy? You're the best. I want this to be a more positive community, so I want everyone to tell him how much we appreciate him. Aw, thanks. Appreciate that. You suck, Alterock. I hate you. I want this to be a more hateful community. So everyone tell Alterock how much he annoys you. But just to Alterock, not to me. Dash, I am somewhat fond of you. You know what? I'll take it. That's something. Y'all are getting a little bit longer of a stream than normal tonight, so that's something. Alright. I'm sorry that I haven't been doing... I know I said I would do long streams, but I'm sick, so... I haven't been, you know, being sick doesn't particularly make me... Where is he? Oh my god, this guy moves fast. There's no chance in hell I'm getting to lead him. Wait, did I get you? No. Bro, where are you? I can't even see you through all the particles, dude. Oh my gosh, where are you? Come back, come back, come back. Oh my gosh, I'm so close. Wait, Got him. Yeah. Fuck you. Sorry. That was vulgar. Wait, I just realized I have to lead the boat to this guy, not this guy to the boat. Dang it. No, get back. I'll kill you for that. I'll kill you for that. You're gonna fucking die, bro. You're done for. Stop moving, you little shit. Oh my god. Bro has ADHD. Cannot stop moving. Okay. You have a massive ding ding like the doorbell? What does that even mean? What the fuck? Why did I leave that there? Bro just instantly escaped. You versus 1 LA. Bro, I'm losing. My money's on the LA, bro. If you want some good aim training practice, literally just get an LA and try to attack it. Ow. Why is there another fucking hole? Oh my god. Oh my god. How many goddamn holes did I make? This is the I plugged 2 holes. I plugged up 2 of them. There was a 3rd hole. Oh my gosh. And why do they instantly pathfind out? Like, they have no trouble not following me, but then the second there is a glimpse of freedom for them, they are gone, bro. They are out of there. It is absurd. Okay, I need you to move, though, mister. Okay. Ready? All holes are plugged. There we go. Oh, the lead broke. Dang it. Oh, wait, no, it didn't. Oh my gosh. Chat, this is incredible. Chat, we have Gaga. Granted, it doesn't really obey the same physics as Gaga would in normally. The ball just kind of moves around randomly, but like, dude, that's so fire. That's so fire. They literally just have to try and dodge the guy. Air hockey? I'm thinking air hockey would be really funny if there was some way to have them literally go back and forth. It actually is kind of like Gaga. I mean, the ball doesn't stop moving if no one's hitting it, but it is kind of like they're hitting the ball around. Dude, this is amazing. This is so simple, too. This is, like, incredibly simple. And this is literally just a game. This is awesome. This is a game. Complete. Like, all I have to do is theme it. And that's all. I could, perhaps... I think what I will do... Okay, you know what? There is one more thing that I should do. It is, I'm going to make it like a hectagonal thing. Yeah, the redstone contraption that worked significantly worse versus this. Why aren't they calling an iron golem? They need a bed to call an iron golem, I'm pretty sure. Use pistons to reveal zombies so they run back and forth. Eh. Oh, you're talking about for like air hockey? The ball is hitting them around? True. That guy just juked him! Did you guys see that? He just jumped over the boat. That was incredible. Oh. This is so fun to watch. Dumping a ton of them. It's hitting them below the knees, so it counts. Yeah, true. Dumping a ton of them in here. He hasn't killed one in a while, though. I think it's because he's angry at specifically one of them. I'm wondering if naming them Johnny would have any impact. Will this guy change his target depending on who's closest? I feel like mob AI should change its target depending on who's closest. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Bro got yoinked. Have a repeating command block to summon a flow of villagers into the Gaga pit. I'll just do this. If I make it look like a playground, it would be peak. Go to bed. What time is it? Oh crap, it's 11. Okay, I need to get rest because I'm sick. All right, chat. I'll work on this more another time. But that's awesome. Thank you to the commenter who gave me the idea to use a Zoglin, because even though the Zoglin was not useful, it led me to this idea. It's been 2 hours and 21 minutes, chat. Oh, I should have done credits before now, but whatever. Whatever. Thank you to all the moderators and all the Twitch chatters and all the YouTube chatters. This one, I think, will be pretty low because I didn't have very many viewers today. That's okay. It happens. This also was an editing stream, so it wasn't like the most entertaining, you know? Are you streaming tomorrow? I should be, yeah. I clipped you raging with the NLA. No, don't clip me raging in NLA, bro. All right, chat. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you guys all later. Peace out. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. See you guys. Goodbye, everyone. Bye, guys.